This channel is not about promises, it's about testing strategies. Today we are putting another strategy to the test under real casino conditions. Every bet is tracked, every decision matters, and discipline is the only edge we have. Whether this works or fails, you're going to see it live, right here in real time. Welcome to Casino Wars. Quick disclaimer before we get started. This video is for entertainment and educational purpose only. I am not claiming guarantee wins, and this is not financial advice. Roulette is a game of chance and results vary. Always gamble responsible, set limits, and never play with money you can't afford to lose. Hey, what's up there, YouTube viewers? What's going on? And welcome back to Casino Wars. I'm your host, Lenny, and I have a new system for you. This was put out by the Roulette Master, and he calls it the 6-5 Eliminator. And let's go ahead and place the bets and show you how this system works. Now, the first player, he's gonna have a $33,000 bankroll, and he's just looking to make $100. And let's see how fast he can do that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and place the bets. We place the bets on 6 streets. Okay, and that's 6 streets, and he's going to play the high side, and let's go ahead and spin. Once he makes his $100 or more, he'll walk away. All right, that's a 29 black. That is a win, and that is a $600 win. He's done for the day. He's going home with $600 profit. That's a one and done. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's check out the next player. Okay, and our next player, he's going to have a $8,250 bankroll. He's going to be playing with $25 chips. And let's go ahead and place the bets. Let's go the opposite this time. All right, and let's go ahead and spin. He's got an $8,250 bankroll. He's looking to make $100. That's a 1. He won. That's a $150 win. He's done for the day. One and done. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now let's go to the next player. Okay, and now the next player, he's got a $3,300 bankroll, and he's going to be playing with $10 chips. So we're going to do the same thing. This time we're going to go in the middle. And him, same thing. He's trying to make $100. So let's go ahead and spin. It's a 20 black. That's a win. That's a $60 win. So he's just going to rebet and spin. That's a 25 red. That's another win. So he made another $60. So that's a $120 win. So he's done for the day. Let's go to the next player. Okay, now the next player, he's got a $1,650 bankroll. He's going to be playing with $5 units. So let's go ahead and place those bets. Okay, and let's go ahead and spin. He's looking to make $100 as well. That's a 17 black. That's a win. Rebet and spin. It's a 26 black. That's another win. Rebet and spin. That's a 5. That's a loss. You're finally going to see what happens when you get a loss. So what you're going to do is you're going to rebet. You're just going to double this first time. It's just putting up an extra $5 on each, but the first time you can double. That's a 30 red. All right, that's another loss. So now you're going to see what happens. Now you're just going to add 5 to each of them. So it should be 10, 20, 15 and 15, 30. Okay, that's 90. Okay, that's right. So we're going to go ahead and spin. Now we're down $30 temporarily. All right, that's a 33. That's a loss. So now we're going to go up another $5. And spin. And remember, he's got a $1,650 bankroll. So he's doing okay. All right, that's another loss though. So we're going to rebet. And we're going to increase another 5. Try to conserve on that bankroll. Okay, and spin. He's down $240 temporarily. That's a 6 black. I believe that's another loss. It is. So he's going to rebet. And he's going to go up another 5. And now he's at a $180 bet. Let's go ahead and spin. But he does have a $1,650 bankroll. It's a 21 red. I think that's finally a win. It's a $180 win. So he's going to rebet. And he's going to take off the last one that came in, which was the 21. Okay, and spin. All right, that's a 14 red. I believe that's a win. Awesome. Okay, now he's going to go back to the original bet. So he's going to put $5 on each. Let's go to the high numbers. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And let's spin. All right, he's even now. That's a 27 red. That's a good one. Now he's going to rebet and spin. Just looking to make $100. That's a 7. That's a loss. All right, so now he's going to rebet. He's going to double the first time and spin. That's a 10 black. That's another loss. Okay, so he's going to rebet. And he's going to add $5 to each one. And spin. All right, he's down $60 temporarily. Wow, that's a 0. That's not good. Okay, so he's going to rebet. And he's going to go another $5 on each. And spin. That's a 5. That's another loss. Oh boy. All right, so he's going to rebet and he's going to go $5 more on each. And spin. It's a 14 red. I believe that's another loss. It is. All right, so we're going to rebet, and he's going to add another $5 to each. And he's going to go ahead and spin. He's down $420, but he does have a large bankroll. It's a 16 red. I believe that's another loss. He's got a 1650 bankroll. So he's going to rebet. And he's going to go another $5 on each. And spin. Okay, so that's $600 he's down so far. That's a 34 red. Finally got a win. It's a $210 win. So what he's going to do is he's going to rebet. And he's going to take away that. And spin. That's an 8 black. That's a loss. All right. So he's going to rebet. And he's going to add another $5 to each of these. And spin. That's a 7 red. That's another loss. So he's going to rebet. He's going to add another $5 to each. Let's see where he's at. 765 plus 225. He's still got plenty of money in the bankroll, so he could go ahead and spin this. It's a 9 red. That's another loss. All right. So now he's going to rebet. And he's got another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's $250 down there now. And he's got $990 plus $250. Okay, he still has plenty of money in his bankroll. So we're going to go ahead and spin. Hopefully he gets a win. He needs one bad. That's a 7 red, though. That's no good. All right, let's see where he's at. But first, let's rebet. Let's add $5 to each. So that's $275. $275 plus $275. Okay, he's got this last spin. This is going to be his final spin. All right, if he doesn't win here, he's going to lose everything. He's going to lose his bankroll. So let's go ahead and spin and hope he gets a win. That's a 35 black. That's a win. Ooh, that's a loss. That's the one we took off. All right, so that's 275. So that's the end of him. So, like I said, win more, lose less. He lost less. He lost out of his 1650 bankroll, he lost 1,515. Okay, he saved $135 because he didn't go through his bankroll, but he almost did. All right, so that's it for him. All right, let's go on to the next player. Okay, and we're on our final player. Our final player has a $330 bankroll. He's going to be playing with dollar units. We're going to go low because a lot of lows have been coming in lately. All right, and let's go ahead and spin. That's a 1. That's a good one. And that's a $6 win. So we're going to go ahead, rebet, and spin. He's looking to make $100 as well. That's a 12. That's a good one. It's another $6 win. So we're going to rebet and spin. It's a 33 black. That's a loss. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to rebet. We're going to double it and spin. It's a 13 black. I believe that's a good one. It is. It's a $12 win. So we're going to go ahead, rebet, and we're going to take away the 13 and spin. I don't even see a reason to take that off, but whatever, we did. But that's good because we won $14, so that's great. All right, and let's go ahead and let's stick to the ones we're doing. because I like them. Now we're back to $1 on each, and we're back to base level. So let's go ahead and spin. He's got $32 already. That's a 15 black. I believe that's a good one. So he's just going to rebet and spin. It's a 32 red. That's a loss. So we're going to rebet. We're going to double. And we're going to spin. That's a 14 red. I believe that's a good one. All right. So, like I said, I don't think there's really any reason to take those out. However, that's the system, so we're going to try it. And go ahead and spin, because we do win a lot more if we do hit now. And that's a 35 black. That is a loss. So now we're going to rebet. And we're going to add $1 to each. And spin. I would probably double. But that's a bigger risk on your bankroll. But that is a 1. That is a win. So it's a $21 win. So now we're going to go back to the original bet. And we're going to go ahead and spin. Now we're up $55. But that's a double zero. That's not good for anyone. Okay, so we're going to rebet. We're going to double this and spin. It's a 28 black. That's another loss. So we're going to rebet. And we're going to add another $1 to each of these. And spin. Now we're only up $37. Okay, that's 22 black. That's a loss. All right, so we're going to rebet. And we're going to add another $1 to each. And spin. $19. That's a 12 red. That's a win. Okay, so now we're going to rebet. And we're going to take away the 12. And spin. We're at 43 now. That's a 23 red. That's a loss. So we're going to rebet. We're going to add another $1 to each of these. And spin. It's a 16 red. That might be a win. It is. Okay, so now we're going to rebet. And we're going to move these bets. I'm going to move them to the middle. And spin. Okay, we're up $48 now. That's a 0. That's not going to help no matter where I move them to. So we're going to rebet. We're going to double these and spin. That's an 8 black. That's a loss. Man. Rebet. And we're going to place another $1 on each of these. And spin. That's a 27 red. That's a loss. Oh, no, that's a win. Good. All right. So now we're going to rebet. And we're going to remove the 27. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and spin. $21 red. I believe that's a loss. Nope, it's a win. What am I talking about? Okay. So we got another win. So we're going to rebet. We're going to move these. I'm going to stay in the middle, but I'm going to play a little more on the high side. Okay, and let's spin. Okay, we got $69. That's a 4. That's no good. That's a loss. So we're going to rebet. We're going to double it and spin. That's a 10 black. All right, that's a loss. So we're going to rebet. We're going to add $1 to each. And spin. That's a 7 red. That's another loss. So we're going to rebet, and we're going to add another $1 to each. And spin. That's a 26 black. All right, that's a win finally. So we're going to rebet, and we're going to take away the 26. And spin. It's a 33 black. I believe that's a loss. It is. So we're going to rebet. We're going to put $1 more on each. And spin. It's a 34 red. That's another loss. So we're going to rebet. And we're going to put another $1 on each. And spin. That's a 9 red. That's another loss. So we're going to rebet. And we're going to put another $1 on each. And spin. We're down $18, but we do have a $330 bankroll, so that's okay. 21, we finally got the win. Okay, so now we're going to go back to base. Let's start. Let's stay in the middle. I like the middle. Let's just stay in the middle. All right, and spin. All right, we're up 31, but we were up 70, almost $70. That's a 22 black. That's a win. So we're going to take that win and we're going to rebet and spin. It's a 6 black. That's a loss. So we're going to rebet and we're going to double it and spin. It's a 17 black. That's a win. So we're going to rebet, and we're going to take away the 17 and spin. It's a 12. I believe that's a win. It is. Okay, so now let's move the bets. Let's go ahead and spin. We're at 57 now, but we were up 69 or something. We were way up before. All right, that's $1. All right, that's a win. Rebet and spin. We're up $63 now. Now's a good time to walk away. Yep, you should have just walked away, but that's okay. We're going to rebet. We're going to double and spin. That's a 14 red. I believe that's a win. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, rebet, and we're going to take away the 14. So let's hope we don't get a 13, 14, or 15, or anything high. That's a 5. That's a win. All right, and now we're gonna go to the high side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And spin. All right, we're up 83 for the first time. That's a 4. Man, we should have stayed low. Okay, but we're going to rebet and we're going to double and spin. We're up $77. Now's a good time to walk. That's a 35. That's a win though. All right, so now we're going to rebet and we're going to take away the 34 and spin. Actually the 35, but that's okay. It's a 23 red. I believe that's a win, and I think we made our goal. We did. We made $103. Okay, we made $103, and it took us a long time because we're only playing dollar units. It's kind of hard to do when you play only dollar units. However, we made the $100. It took us a while, but we made it, and that's the key moment. All right, that's the key to the game. All right, and don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss another roulette spin. Thank you, and you guys have a great rest of your week.